And it's time to check in with Sports Now. Meg Storm's joining us. And in hockey, it's the Holy Grail, and you don't want to go down 0-3 in the quest for it.
No, you sure don't. The Vancouver Canucks knew that something had to give if they plan on climbing back from an 0-2 start in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Bench boss Alain Vigneault thought a switch in net might be the solution. Bobby Lou is out. Corey Schneider is in for this one.
But now they've got a chance for a 3-on-1. Dustin Brown return pass. What a save by Schneider.
Well, so far so good with the goaltending decision. Scoreless first period, but both teams are bringing the intensity. Questionable collision between captains sends Henrik Sedin to the room. He would return minutes later. Hits his head pretty hard on the ice here, though. Midway through the third, still no score. Andrei Kopitar snaps a quick one on net. Dustin Brown gets the rebound. Kings open the scoring. Can hardly blame that one on Schneider. Dying seconds of the game, Schneider is on the bench. Jonathan Quick holds them off, registering his second career playoff shutout. Kings lead the series 3-0. Pens enter Philly down 2-0, and just like the first two games, Pittsburgh opens the scoring. Shortly after that, Marc-Andre Fleury lets in a brutal goal. Max Talbot swats in the rebound. He ties it up. Right after that, a brawl breaks out, and Pittsburgh ends up getting an extra minor. Then Chris Letang takes a cross-checking penalty, giving Philly an extended 5-on-3 power play. They make it work, though. Hartnell to Briere, 2-1. Flyers leading by 2 when Crosby and Giroux tangle up behind the net. They break it up, but before play resumes, Crosby knows he knocks Voracek's glove away. Then Sid the Kid goes after Timonen, and Giroux decides to step in. Two superstars squaring off and throwing the punches. Later, Brandon Shen takes a run at Paul Martin. Aaron Asham comes over and cross-checks Shen in the throat, charging on Martin, and Asham gets tossed. 72 penalty minutes in the first period alone. Less than 5 to go. James Neal makes a great move, and he makes it 3-2. Last minute of the second, Wayne Simmons takes a stretch pass and restores the 2-goal lead. The Pens really needed Fleury to stop that one. He did not come out for the third. So Brett Johnson is in net now, but the move didn't help. Yager holds the check, and he makes a one-handed pass to Giroux. His fourth of the playoffs, 3-goal lead for the Flyers. Late in regulation, James Neal takes a run at Giroux, and he looked wobbly. Seconds later, some more fireworks break out. Scrum in front of the benches, Crosby right in the middle of it, and Craig Adams and Hartnell square off. What a series this is. Flyers win 8-4, and they lead the set 3-0. The Preds and Red Wings hit Motown dead even for Game 3. Early power play for Nashville. And after getting away with a cheap fine for slamming Zetterberg's head into the glass, Shea Weber opens the scoring with his second goal of the playoffs. Now to the second, Kevin Klein in flight. And this is just a gorgeous goal. His second career goal in the postseason. Now watch this. Johan Franzen dishes out a hit by the Preds bench, and David Legwan grabs his jersey. Franzen retaliates with a spear to the gut. Both players receiving penalties. Later, 4-on-4, Datsyuk strikes for Detroit.
Datsyuk scores! Oh, my goodness!
The sneaky sniper cuts the lead in half. Third period, Red Wings attack. Corey Emerton robbed by Klein. He gets his stick on the puck. He bails out Pecorine. Late in the frame, Sergei Kostitsyn leads the 3-on-1 rush. He fires, and he beats Jimmy Howard to put this game to bed. Preds win 3-2 and take a 2-1 series lead. Martin Brodeur and the Devils facing the Panthers in Game 2. 23 seconds in, Panthers with the man advantage. Stephen Weiss gets Florida on the board, 1-0. Now in the second, 5-on-3 for the Panthers. Brodeur stops the first one, but Weiss is there again for the rebound. Pats up 2-0. Early in the third, Devils trailing 3-1. Ilya Kovalchuk in front, and he beats Jose Theodore. That's 2 goals in a minute 14 for Jersey. Devils within 1. 7 seconds to go. Thomas Fleischmann picks up the puck off the face-off. Panthers win 4-2. It's their first playoff win since 1997. See, it's not so bad for Oilers fans after all. It's not too often that Team Canada isn't considered a favorite when it comes to hockey on the world stage. That was the case at the Women's World Hockey Championship. Even still, the girls got the job done.
Oh, look at this, a break for Canada. Augusta, for Testament Augusta. They score! It's over! Canada has won in overtime! Canada back on top of the world!
Canada took a beating from the Americans in the round robin, but overcame it all when it really mattered. A lot of that had to do with the 40 saves from Edmonton native Shannon Zavados.
It was a pretty amazing feeling, you know. I think this was one of the first years we were the actual underdogs, and so to win it in their building made it that much sweeter.
After 2 days away from the rink, the Oil Kings went back to work preparing for the WHL's Eastern Conference Final. And they know one thing for sure, the Moose Jaw Warriors plan to use their size to hammer the Kings into submission.
Because we're offensive, a lot of teams think we're not physical, but our guys can punish guys, our guys go through guys.
The top-seeded Oil Kings are a high-scoring, skilled, and shifty hockey team, while the Warriors are more defensive-minded and much bigger. They have 6 players over 6'3", and the biggest is 6'6". Plenty of sandpaper to wear down Edmonton. That's why the Oil Kings made some additions halfway through the season to increase size down the roster.
We're a bigger hockey club, so you take those first 35 games of the season and you take the back 35 games. You know, we can be physical when we need to be, and I don't think we get pushed around.
We're built as a team that's really not the biggest team, but you know, if we stick to our game, you know, don't get caught up in run around and just kind of play our game, we'll be fine.
It's something we're used to. A team's trying to finish their checks on us, but we just got to stick to our game plan and focus on the good things that we do as a team.
Both teams are coming off series sweeps, 2 straight for the Oil Kings. Game 1 goes Friday at Rexall. And over to the majors. Jays and Baltimore tied in the 6th. Toronto starter Kyle Drabek was cruising until this. Adam Jones crushes this ball for a round tripper to put the O's in front, but not for long.
Drive to left, back it goes, and that ball's gone.
Edwin Encarnacion blasts a 2-run homer. He had a pair today, and that started a surge for the Jays as they sent 13 batters to the plate. They scored 7 runs in the 6th. Yonel Escobar rips a liner the opposite way. That cashes in 2 runs. Toronto clubs Baltimore, winning 9-2. And it's the final round of the RBC Heritage. Leader Carl Peterson on the first hole for birdie. It's his first of 3 on the day, drops him to 13 under. Meanwhile, Peterson's pairing partner, Colt Knost, entered the day a stroke back. But on hole number 3, he sends it into the bushes, and he ends up triple bogeying that one. He'll finish 6 strokes back to 18. Peterson, who led comfortably all day, he saves par. He wins his 5th career PGA title, tying Jesper Parnevik for most titles by a Swedish-born golfer.
Good for them. And kind of scary to see the kid going out like that. Concussion. I guess maybe he's making a statement.
Yeah, it's high intensity, these playoffs.
Thanks very much, Meg. We'll be right back.